Hello! Welcome on in, everybody. Mowgli, thank you. GG's on the first. Delia, welcome on in. Hello. I was getting some tea. I got some new tea. Jan, welcome back. Lovely to see you. I got Yogi Positive Energy, I think is what it's called. It's like an orange tangerine jasmine tea. But it does have like a little bit of caffeine. It's supposed to help with like focus. So we'll see. It's the same people who do like throat coat and stuff, so it sounds pretty good. I threw some honey in it, so yeah, it smells very orangey. Very orangey. I know that's probably not a word, but this figured it out. Not that other word there. Orangey. You found an ocean sunfish. It's basking. Sunfish, also known... Oh, I have a shirt coming in. Sunfish are known as the mola mola. Sunfish are one of the like creatures I find absolutely fascinating. There's like a bunch of different small species of them. We generally don't fully understand them up until recently. We're like learning more about them, but they are one of the creatures in Earth that are like a living fossil because they like unadapted for like thousands of millions of years. That's pretty cool. I think I have a turtle. I don't remember what was yesterday. Yeah, I think yesterday was turtle as well. There is no actual inventory. You just find 3. Yeah, because you're not keeping them. You're just discovering them. Because we're not stealing sea creatures. That's a bad practice that we don't support here. No inventory. We're not going to. That's why it says discover and not. And we took away fishing and discovering and capturing. Yeah. You got the killfish, the krilly fish. Was that you or was that Onyx? The killifish? No. Well, hello, welcome on in, everybody. Then I won't do it anymore. We are for a sustainable future. We can't be out here and be like, protect our oceans, and have just our entire stream out here captured and stealing animals from their homes. I don't even... A list would be so... I don't even know how I'd get a list started. Like, I'm pretty happy that we have random things working every day, so, you know. But... Hello and welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to a Game Dev Review with the Pied Piper. That's me. We got 3 games today. We are doing our first ever Steam Deck review. The one thing with this to note, Steam Deck currently without installing additional software, which I don't even know if it exists. I'm sure it probably does. Steam Deck does not allow you to play streamed and in handheld at the same time. So this is mostly just a test of how the hardware works and then translation on a public thing. I'll probably do some like pre or post hand thing, maybe, just to see how the actual controls itself work. But we will be playing the games on the Steam Deck to see how they hold up, and then playing with a Bluetooth connected DualSense controller. So that's kind of something exciting, something that the devs reached out for and asked. I'm more than happy to try out because I do have my dock and I do have everything, and I have an Elgato which is able to capture all the HDMI inputs and everything like that. So it will do, it's going to do probably about an 80 to 90% real check. One is like the big things with the Steam Deck is playability, how it looks, how it broadcasts, because certain games they do like weird things where they capture, they do like weird translation that don't really work out well. And the Steam Deck is, games do have like, Steam verifies user reports, but you can play any game on Steam Deck, but you will get warnings saying, hey, this isn't optimized or it's partially. There's a lot of like debate. I am part of like the Steam Deck subreddit, and there's a lot of like people who are like, if I have to change anything in the menu, it's not compatible. It's like, shut up, dude. Like, legitimately, that's my opinion, is like, if you can get it to a point where it's fully playable, even if that does require small adjustments, I think that that makes it fully capable. People argue and be like, if I have to change, like, it's the smallest stuff. One of the things that does get really confusing with the Steam Deck is that the Steam Deck, one of the things that's really impressive and really hard with the Steam Deck is the Steam Deck fully supports the Nintendo Joy-Cons, so you can use 2 Joy-Cons independently but together, which is one of the ways I really like to play my Switch, is like 2 independent Steam Decks disconnected. And that was one of the things when I was working on building like a pre-Steam Deck. Actually, I still have most of the hardware here. One of the things that was really beating me up code-wise was trying to get it to have 2 Bluetooth devices read as one. So it's very impressive that Steam Deck's able to do that. And I completely forgot why I was going to go into this other tangent with this and why it's important. Oh, one of the things with that, because the Steam Deck very much understands that there is like a appeal for people who play the Switch for it to be the same. The Steam Deck has a Xbox setup, so you have X, Y, B, and A. But I don't have an Xbox controller nearby. But if you look at like a Nintendo controller, Nintendo goes X, Y, or X, Y, A, B, which is the opposite. So if you, it like can be difficult if you're used to like A, especially with handheld on Switch. So Steam actually has a setting to use a Nintendo style setup. The hard part is a lot of devs have now added that, and then you double swap, and then like symbology gets weird and stuff, and it's like really confusing. So we'll be covering a little bit of that as well with it. Like I said, I am using a DualSense, and DualSense seems to be like the least supported controller on the market outside. Well, like honestly, the Steam, like I would say probably it would go Joy-Con first, then DualSense. Everybody seems to build it for the Xbox One controller, so you usually get a lot of bad mis-symbology match. But it's actually really interesting because certain games do give you a like heads up with that, with Steam Deck compatibility, saying hey, there may be an issue with like symbology. But anyways, let's go over our morning brief. I don't know what we're calling this. Our intro. That way you guys can watch any of these episodes out of any order and know exactly what's going on. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over the expectations of me as your reviewer of the dev. So if you're a dev watching this or a dev that wants to submit, these are my expectations for you. I do have some plans, and like kind of like I keep going back and forth. I kind of want to like make some things easier on me, change some things, and make a better system. But I also don't want to like increase the amount of work that devs have to put for me to play their games. But maybe that's important. I do get a lot of, they're borderline spam emails, honestly. Like I get added to like lists where people just like mass send out. And usually the crazy thing with those is actually like Google does auto spam filter those. And the big thing for me is I do this to provide feedback and testing. So I'm not necessarily here just to like play your game and give you free advertising. Like that is part of it, but I'm also here to really focus on like this alpha beta testing and things like that. But if I want to expand or do something like that, that might be part of it, or we change that or put them somewhere else. But you know, always trying to figure it out. I would like to be able to have 14 days in a week. That way I could like stream everything I want to stream every week. But yeah, with how like time works, because I'd like to be able to like stream 6 different ways in new games, and then also be able to do speed runs, and then also be able to do archipelagos and group stuff. And there's just not enough time, or not enough, you know, there's too many things I want to do and trying to figure it out. But anyways, not here nor there. We'll go over our grading criteria since we will be reviewing all these games. So we'll go over how we grade and review them. Then we'll go over the expectations for our games today, our genres within that, my flagship game experience. We'll go over the schedule. Then we'll give our game a fair chance. We'll grade it using the video game review toolkit. Then we'll repeat 2 more times after that, and then we'll rate over to a beautiful human. And then after that, and then what you can expect from me, as always, is honest and canned feedback, suggestions to make your game better, my speedrun perspective as listed, deep perspective on gaming, as you guys can see in the bottom right. Actually, we've played over 180 games on Twitch. I have over 1,400 achievements on Steam. I have over 25 years of gaming experience, and we've done over 30 game dev reviews so far. I give every game a fair attempt, which usually is about an hour till the demo beats or like some sort of playthrough. And then you'll have access to this VOD here on Twitch for the next 60 days. Then it'll go over to the Pied Piper VODs over on YouTube indefinitely. And then also I do not delete, change the URL or anything like that for the video game review toolkit. So you can always use that. The command works online and offline in my chat. So if you ever want to get access to it, just !VGRT for video game review toolkit. It's also linked in the Discord on the game dev review, or on the streamers game dev Discord. What I expect from you as devs is patience. Just to know, I am a part-time student, a full-time employee, a streamer, and so much more. So with that, a lot of my life is very scheduled and very out. So if you ask me to play your game, it may take me up to 2 months to get to it. And then with that, I do admin weeks every month. So you usually won't see the VODs upload until 60 days after, because I understand that they're here on Twitch first. So that gives me time to get like thumbnails, build together tags, and schedule it so I'm not overwhelming my YouTube audience as well. I do expect humility and uncombatantness. I want you to release great products. So if you are sitting here, either when you're watching this in YouTube or if you're watching this live on Twitch, please don't try and argue with my feedback. I'm expressing my experience with your game. Remember that your players will not have you in the back seat when they're playing. So that also goes with no backseating. So please don't try and argue and don't try and like guide me too much. I'm trying to get a true review for you and for that. However, it does help if you are here, and I do need like direct feedback sometimes. And then we can kind of like work our way throughout there. So please don't be leaving me comments. Just say thank you for your feedback, or don't say anything at all. If you do end up being combative or anything like that, I will ban you. Communication, don't ghost me. If you do reach out to me, it might take me some time to respond, but if I do respond, please respond back with like, hey, that works for me. Or if you have any specific needs or requests that you want, please let me know early so we can get those, especially with Texas links and more. And please, if you ask me to submit your game, please give me everything before your scheduled date. So that includes stream keys, any information, things like that. So now it's the important thing. How do we grade or look at our games? We look at them in 4 categories, starting with our genre. So this is our core mechanics, player role, objectives, progression system. This is basically, if you say your game is a roguelike, I go, is it? And then the other thing that we look at right here, this says expectations versus innovation. So did you just reskin your favorite game, or have you actually made something new and interesting? Then we look at art. Art is going to be graded on 2 different sizes. One is going to be what we call conveyance. So through your art, are you conveying the right ideas? So do you have, right, am I getting emotional impact? And then also, do I have readability and functionality? So do I know what you're trying to tell me? Then the other part of that we're going to be talking about is going to be that other half, that style, consistency, visual identity. These ones really right here. What we're talking about there is, if I took your game and put into guess the .game, within 6 screenshots, would I be able to guess that your game is, 1, does it look like the same game through all 6 screenshots? And then 2, is it special enough that I know what it is? Then we look at all games through gameplay, which is basically how fun is it. Then we finish off with speedrun ability, where I provide my experience and my perspective that we describe on speedrunning to determine if your game is going to be appealing to the speedrun community. We take all that, we put into 16 different subcategories, and then give you an overall grade. So our first game today is ORBA. ORBA is a unique vertical time attack platformer. Strike a mysterious orb to the top to an ever-changing tower. Master random abilities to maintain momentum before time runs out. So, I consider this probably like a great precision platformer, right? Because we have to move this orb. We're going to be going up. We're moving it up quickly. It has speed. So what makes a great precision platformer? Number 1 is going to be tight and responsive controls. We need to, everything always needs to feel like our fault. And that's going to start with, does the game control well? No tank controls, please. Then clear rules and predictability. We should be able to see how everything works. High skill ceiling, low entry barrier. So with this should be like, at the beginning, I quickly understand how to play it. But if I want to go faster or do something cooler, I would be able to elevate my skill as I got on. So it's like you're able to really speed through. Readable, fair challenges. So as I enter every level, it should be very clear what I'm doing, and it should feel fair once again. Gradual difficulty curve. So the big thing with precision platformers that they do really well is that you introduce ideas slowly and then you combine them. So we start like, as we see something, right, we have this ability, and then how well do you expand that ability? How many cool and interesting ways? And then how does that connect to abilities earlier on to make it more difficulty? And then checkpoint and retry balance. Usually with precision platformers, you're going to end up dying a lot. So with that, it should be really quick where we're doing it, and then I shouldn't be like all the way back, right? So it shouldn't be like a huge detriment. So what's the flagship game of the genre? It's Celeste. I'm going to be honest, Celeste is the peak, no pun intended in my opinion, of a precision platformer. So what's my experience with it? I've put 44 hours into Celeste. I have 25 out of 32 achievements accomplished. I've done A and B sides. I have all A and B sides strawberries collected, and I've done the core. So I haven't done Seaside because I haven't played since Seaside's come out, but I've done a lot of experience. So a lot of when I'm talking about what's going to be going on through this game while we play is going to be talking about Celeste. Here's our current schedule. One thing to note, I was looking at my family's flights, and I will be picking them up next Sunday. I originally was going to stream next Sunday, but then I realized, oh crap, they land that day, so I won't be, they'll be here. So I can't be like, well, welcome to Spain. I'm going to go stream. You go just do whatever. So I won't be that, and then they're not leaving until the following week. So I won't be streaming. I will be streaming a bit next week, but not throughout the entire week. So we'll have our last stream next week on Thursday, and then I will not be streaming that following week. So my next game dev review will be April 5th with Aqua de Amor, Buzz Wars, War on Politics. I do have 6 games that are currently on the schedule for sometime in May, including Florana, Chord Bunners, Tower Bowl, Stunt Paradise 2, Maya, and one more Rule. So if you've hit me, chat those games, no worries, they're still on the schedule. They've just been pushed back a little bit. If you're interested in me reviewing your game, or if you have asked me to review your game, please follow me on Blue Sky. That's the best way to get updates. You can find me at Blue Sky at bsky.app/.social.thepipepiper. You know, the social one. Just look me up, the Pied Piper on Blue Sky. You'll find me. You can always hit me up on email and ask additional questions. I usually only respond to emails during the 1 week of admin, because that just helps me like predict and be able to move through everything and do that. Or you can always ask it. And then another thing I always like to bring up is Games for Waves. So if your game's ocean-based, has fish, or up chatting DLC to your game that includes a custom skin or item that is whale and dolphin themed, then maybe you should partner with Games for Waves. Games for Waves is a initiative for whale dolphin conservation where they partner with streamers and game devs to help raise money. One of the really cool things is we played Spilled last year. Spilled came out. They've actually, through their ability, not necessarily Spilled, but in general, they have actually seen sale increases up to 451% increases. And that's helped. So that's helping the devs get that interest. A lot of games that I've played over at the Narwhal Pod, we've actually found through Games for Waves. So it definitely works. And we were able to raise 11,000 pounds just through Spilled last year, that's 10 cents per download. So it's really awesome to see that come through. And without further ado, let's give this a go. Let's play some... let's play some ORBA. Pulling it up. I thought it was off. It was on. Hold on. You guys can't see my secret code. I don't know if you can actually tell what buttons I push, but I'd rather not risk it. All right. Steam Deck. All right, we are starting off with, we're going to try all the games out today, which was not the original plan, but then like, we've already had this pulled up. We'll see how it goes. I do have the other 2 games downloaded onto, yeah, that's fine. Oh, it fully logged me off. I didn't see that coming on. That's fine. Yo, I legitimately thought, this song sounds so much like, what's the other game? Shogun Showdown, that I thought that's what loaded, because that's like probably the #1 played game on my Steam Deck, to be honest. All right, so far we got good motion control, no issues. It loaded up full screen, which is really good. So that's a really good sign, and then no crashing or anything yet. So we're getting good feedback so far. Young Leaf. I wish I was a narwhal. So I could stab idiots with my head. It was a gift from my mom. I don't know if I like this. It almost tastes medicinal. I don't know if I like that. You have come a long way in the past months. You know what they say, only the strongest, the most agile, the truly gifted can make it to the top of the tower. Many have tried before you, but none have even come close to reaching the summit. How Celesti. We look like a burger. We kind of look like a guy in Dark Souls or Bloodborne. Like Onion Head, but not quite like him, but kind of like him. You know what I mean? We kind of look like the Fighting Foodon's hamburger. But before you step into the tower, one final test awaits you. Prove your skill climb the mountain to my right. Vanish! All right, I am... precision platformers need to be... Oh, okay. So this is one of the things that's going to be interesting. So you do have me doing double. Oh, no immediate jump. Okay. Oh, L2 to jump. Oh. I know my left and right. I don't know if I like that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I do not like this. Can I change that? I do not like that as my jump button. I can't change my controls from this menu? I have to go all the way back to... Oh, no, I have to go to controls. What do I hit? Options? Oh, controls down here. Oh, no, I can't change it? Oof. Oof. Yeah, that is rough. I don't know if I like... Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to get used to that. ORBA. There is ways to get about it in Steam, because I could change the feed for it. Oh, now I understand something as well. Okay. Impressive, but now things get serious. Where did you put it? On X. I feel like that's your normal default with like Metroidvania type games. I would put X as my jump and probably square as my grapple. So like maybe it might be worth having like multiple changes. I also would maybe like grapple as my right trigger, possibly, and X as my jump. I just think of like usually square is my dash button, and if this is going to be the closest to a dash I get, that might be where my brain's thinking. But I could also see, because it's like a shooting thing, that my brain would think trigger a little bit. So that's a possibility as well. I would also like to have D-pad availability. Mostly because like especially with precision platformer, and D-pad is my go-to. It's a large reason why I use DualSense, and then why I use 8-bit duos, because I am a heavy D-pad first player. It's why I don't use Xbox controllers. All right, try hitting the orb at the right angle. All right. Oh, okay. Oh god, this is jump. Okay. Oh, okay. Can we, like, grab that? No. Okay. I don't... Oh. Okay. Do I change that? Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, you're good. You can kind of... Okay. Oh, boy. Nice. Okay, this is... Well, this might be good, right? I can't, like, push that, but... Yeah, nice. No, I don't think that's what I wanted. Nice. And then that opens that. Okay. We got... Ooh. Oh, we're trapped in here. Find the Elder. I would like a little bit more background sound. Like, I think especially with like a mountain, maybe like some wind kind of just like background sound. It's in here especially, maybe some music. Maybe it gets added. We hit it. I see. For this, I might have a button just appear underneath, like right here. That'd be like right here, just be like RB to push. Just because people, because inherently you want to push X because you want to activate something, or like whatever your select button is. I do think that the hit makes sense, but you know, people get used to things and they might think that they cannot interact with it. So just like really ensuring that people understand what they're doing is always a helpful thing. And then also having that up, it does interrupt gameplay. And at least for the first one. And Leaf, you have proven yourself. But now the real challenge begins. Have you seen a custodian? It holds the legendary orb. You must carry it to the top of the tower, but beware, if you are too slow and the orb shatters before you reach the next chamber, custodian will unleash their wrath and you must begin anew. Now go forth and change your destiny. I think those are the words that he said. Vanish. Finish the trial before. Okay. Does shatter just mean that the time rolls out, or can I actually break this? Okay. Music's kind of cool. Do you see these coin pouches? They were lost by earlier. You could pick them up. They will prove useful later. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, that's not right. Okay. Oh, is that death? That was not death. Okay. Look, a lucky charm. They're magically delicious! You'll understand. I watched Leprechaun for the first time last Friday for Friday the 13th in March. What a movie, man. Oh, that's too many words. Oh, that's way too many words. Okay. During a run, pick up lucky charms to get access to powerful... I think you misspelled powerful. 1L. 1L. Powerful. Misspell. Random abilities that will help you climb... That will help you climb. That should be then help you climb the tower. Yeah. During a run, pick up lucky charms to get access to powerful random abilities that will help you climb the tower faster. Yeah. Use ability. Press and hold left trigger. I guess we wrote that a little too much. Yeah, that's fair. You can carry up 2 abilities at once in a queue. Is there more than one ability? What are the... Oh, okay. You can carry up to 2 abilities at once in a queue. When the current ability is used or discard, the next one automatically moves up. Discard ability, push L. I don't know if this is necessarily necessary at this point. Oh, God, and there's another page. It's so much. This is too much information for, I think, most players should get at the first time. I would just start with small intro, right? Just, like, start with this part first, and then slowly introduce this, probably. It's just a lot of information because I've already forgotten what this is trying to tell me. Lucky Charm grants a variety of abilities. I feel like that's repetitive. Use them to hit the orb from different angles. Gain short-term buffs or summon structures in a tower. The key to climbing towers as fast as possible is mastering abilities and using them at the right moment. I don't necessarily think that this is necessary to say, right? We already know that we need to get there fast. I think that's inherently there. And then, you know, we'll figure out the powers as they become available. So it's like, you know what I mean? All right, press and hold L1. Okay, I see. Whoops, I forgot to do this. Then we can do this. Nice. And then, wow, that like really got out of there. Then we can grab this, get another lucky charm. Okay. I don't really know which... Okay, I don't know how to use the other one unless I have to discard to use it. Yeah, that was not great. Uh-oh. Ooh. Alright. Having some issues. We'll be alright. Maury! Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. We are doing indie game dev reviews. We're currently playing ORBA. The dev is in chat, so everybody say hi to Jan. And so we're just going over this. We're going to be grading this. We're playing 3 games today. So every week what I do is on Sundays, we usually play about 3 games from devs that have reached out to me, and then I will grade them, rate them, and provide input. Usually they're in the alpha or beta stages, so it's a great way to find out new games that are coming to Steam. Usually you can wishlist them and even try the demos out for yourself. So if you guys are interested in indie games, new things, all things like that, definitely make sure you drop a follow. I'd love to see you back here again. If you're a game dev and want me to play your game, also reach out, let me know. That includes if you guys are interested in me playing or trying your Kaizo hacks. I will try those. I'm a little rusty on the Kaizo, but welcome on in, everybody. Maury Adam, how was stream? Best, if you need to go run, take care of yourself, do whatever. Totally understand. Make sure you get some food, take care of yourself. And then for everybody who's here, definitely go follow Adam and Maury. I've known Maury and Adam now for probably, I've known Maury probably for almost the entire time of Society, but really like at least 4 years. And then Adam right around that same time, somewhere between 4 and 6 years. So definitely go, give them a follow. Both are great streamers who do a lot of co-streaming together, and it's really fun to watch and enjoy. They were some of the first people I really saw doing like Archipelago, and we love to torture Maury with what's that thing called, with crowd control, because Maury is known for doing those as well. But Lindsay, like I said, welcome on. Black and Proud, lovely to see you as always. Anybody who's lurking, we are lurker friendly. All follows are anonymous. So appreciate you for that follow, and welcome on into the Narwhal pod. We got a new Narwhal that we get to show off. We built this one on stream, so welcome on in. Boop. Welcome to the Narwhal pod, my friend. If you guys are also interested in charity streaming or doing anything like that, or just looking for useful tips and tricks to start streaming, make sure that you guys check out our website over at narwhalpod.org, where you can learn more about our team and some of the things that we do as well. Playing Jump and a Half. Adam was doing Hollow Knight. I love Hollow Knight. I used to speedrun it. I used to speedrun Grub %. Alright, let's get back to it. We are playing on Steam Deck, for those that are interested in talking Steam Deck things. Alright, there we go. This jump. Did we do it? It's my first ever playthrough. Congratulations! I swear I was following earlier. What the heck? Well, I think so too. I don't know what happened, but thank you for following again. Appreciate ya. Behold, another custodian stands watch. His presence marks the end of this trial. For first term. Sorry, I'm just taking some notes so I can remember to put them in our thing later. Button display. Alright, cool beans. Twitch does that a lot? Yeah, Twitch does weird stuff. Who knows? What? Do we do it? Do we lose? Game over. Game over. Each round scored based on the performance with your personal best ranking. What? Everest Antelope, hello, welcome on in. Lovely to see you, friend. The base of the tower serves as your lobby between runs. To start new runs, simply use the stairs upwards again. From the base, you can consult unlocked encyclopedia pages. Encyclopedia. Change your appearances with the wardrobe keeper later on and unlock lucky charm challenges as you advance. Nice. Yeah, definitely. I keep going for the X for the explosion. So something about stairs. What's over here? Finally, someone new has proven themselves worthy to enter the tower. About the lengthy tours, what would you think about making them optional? Like press Y to open the tutorial. I'm a pro tutorial person, but I'm an anti-tutorial person as well. I think that they're important in general to have them. From a speedrun perspective, they kind of suck because they do cause problems. But I do think that if people are not forced to do them, that you do have that like people will avoid them and then they'll like get mad that they don't understand them. So tutorials need to feel like natural progression, and honestly so far this tutorial has very much felt natural progression. So the things that we talked about early on was like you are providing almost too much information right off the bat, because like it's having 2 pages talking about lucky charms was confusing, and I don't even think I fully understood it just because I was kind of like overwhelmed with it. So like breaking it up into smaller bits where then people are tested into it makes it feel natural and less like tutorially. So I do naturally think that they're important, that there's ways to make it where like a tutorial doesn't feel like a tutorial, and then also having like either a pop up where it doesn't fully stop progress is also a potential. where it's like, hey, we're gonna kind of like show you this, but if you like accomplish it, it just ignores it. Also, in general, you can just hit exit on it, so they're really not stopping progress too much. So even from like a speedrun perspective, I don't think it'd be too bad. You must have had good training, but that won't be enough to climb this tower. Tried it for many years, but I've never been successful. You've seen the lucky charms scattered across the tower, right? Master them to master the tower. Bring me coins and I'll help you. In the garden, you can trade your coins for useful again. Double full. So like, I wouldn't necessarily recommend having having people skip it. I don't think that there's necessarily an advantage to that, if that makes sense. I do think that's valuable to have it, even if it does, like, I don't think it's a bad thing for replayability, especially because it's so short, and especially things like that, you can like get through it quickly. Speak with the fallen challenger to configure available lucky charm abilities for the next run. Note that you each have at least 4 abilities active at all times. What? Speak with the fallen challenger to configure your available for the next run. Note that you each have at least 4 abilities active at all times. Lastly, check out the quest board. Interesting. I don't know if I know what that means. Oh, thanks, PyPyBot. It doesn't. It thinks the GG. Do you want to pay to unlock lucky charm services? I don't have enough money. Achievements. Okay. You want to offer remaining coin? No. I do like having in-game achievements for sure. It's one of the requirements if you're going to move your games to Epic Game Store. So good on that call. Okay, there's... Whoa. Ooh, secrets. Oh. Did I just soft lock the game? Dang, that one place. Uh-oh. And this is why we playtest, y'all. All right. Is there a refresh? All right. Exit's probably gonna kill it, right? Hmm. Oh, it did want me to offer the shrine 1 coin. You can exit and enter again. Is this gonna... Okay, yeah, that's it. Exit out of the game. I thought it was gonna fully... Yeah, like main menu or something. I would fix that. Okay. Reach the first custodian chamber. Okay, you want me to do this. That's fine. Will do. I don't understand the 4 active things. Encyclopedia unlocked. Lucky Charm challenge unlocked. Okay, cool. Check the encyclopedia. You can also maybe have the buttons be both. Because you're not using X for other things. I feel like this should move. I feel like I should be able to select like these guys already. And nothing can happen on this. So like even if they're blank, like I would allow the player to like move to these. And then have this as like a blank page of like, this will be unlocked soon. Or like, donate more coins to the shrine to unlock. Or like, discover, whatever they are. I would tell your player how to unlock them. That way, while they're playing, they kind of, they make their own like things that they want to do. And then also it teaches the player in the first time that they open the encyclopedia that you can like go through this. Good catch, we have this plan, but it's not ready yet. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, reach the first custodian in the first chapter. This... Why... So this has a... I don't have the key. Why does this have an exclamation point? I can't interact with it. I'm pushing all the buttons. Seems weird. All right, let's start a new run. The run begins automatically upon entering the tower. The first trial, the custodian will release the orb following a brief countdown. Each trial has set time that must be in. The time represents the orbs if you fail to reach. I feel like this has already been explained to us. Be careful, colliding with spikes or sharp objects incurs a 10-second penalty, directly reducing the orb's remaining lifeline. Clear each trial as quickly. I also don't think that this necessarily needs to be explained. I think that's kind of where you can cut some stuff off. All right. What? Give me this. Oh yeah, those are those, right. I'm like, do we know what these do now? Nope, this one. Man, that thing is beating me. Whoa, stay up there, bud. Oh, interesting. Do you only get one use out of those, or like a set use? What's their deal? Hit that. Perfect. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hit that again. This button. Nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go that way, please. Oh, nice. I do like those little checkpoints. Those are really nice. This one. Oh. Oh, oh. Like that. Nice. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, no. Whoa. Hello? There you go. Whoa, come on. Oh, I missed it again. Okay, that did something. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, and then we can do that. Should hopefully get it where we want. Nope. Oh, now I'm bouncing everywhere. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no! I'm bouncing everywhere. How much time does this guy have? Always 320. It'll tell us at some point. Gosh, darn, this is tricky. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Whoa, 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 not back down the stairs. You silly leprechaun. Tricks are for kids. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, hit the thing. Good. Okay. Nice. Oh boy. Ouch. Oh, we sonicked a little bit. Good to know. You ate it. That was under 320. Woo. Got a little stuck there. We finished trial 1. Okay. Finished 45 seconds faster to unlock this Lucky Charm challenge. Cool, cool, cool. And we have unlocked trial 2. Custodian's Chamber serves as a gateway between the different trial floors of the tower. Enter this portal to advance to the next trial or end your run early. Oh, we have to start. Do we have to start at trial 1 every time? So we gotta start at the bottom. Okay. Orb's energy will fully recover in the Custodian Chamber when you start your next trial. The orb will start at full energy again. It will survive until. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Okay, this one we can't jump over. That's good. Oh. Okay. I would maybe have this actually as like a wall. With the like little thing. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I don't want to necessarily go in there yet. Can I hit this? Hello. Oh, a new face. How curious. Been quite some time since someone wandered in here. I am Potty. That is all you need to know. Fear not, for you are not safe. For you are safe within these walls. The orb is well protected. You may rest easy. Do you see this portal? Beyond it lies the next trial. Enter it when you're ready. Custodian, as you know, they only know the way when you've proven yourself worthy. Not my decision. Should you fail, well, the custodians always offer second chances when you come back. Just try not to chalk over the vase on your way out. Should be trials. Oh. Wait, where was that one? Was that here? Gateway between trial floors. Enter your portal. End of the custodian trial. The orb will start at full time. Tyrells, yeah, I see it. See it, yeah. Good catch. And then what's over here? All right, can we do? Oh, interesting. Okay, we can't do silly things. Ooh. Wait, do we always have a double jump? I had no idea. Alright. Advance to the next trial. Advance the trial before 5 minutes. My god, that's long. Ooh, bubbles. Okay. Yeah, it's fine there. No, no, no. What just hit me? Was there spikes there that I couldn't see? Oh boy. I see him now. Nice. Oh yeah. Double jump. Okay, we're doing some good stuff. Kinda like really focused. Kinda just like really gotta go for it. Oh boy, what? Oh, that was 5. No way was that 5 minutes. What? I thought the energy restarted. So I only had a minute and 14 left. It was 5 minutes all together. So I misunderstood something for sure. $1 million. Holy cow. Layer fire. All right. Huh? Huh? It's unlocked. Well, let me... Ooh. So many things I want to do. I want to pay for this first. Okay, do I just, like, get these now? Or is this just, like... Are those the ones I can have? Abilities. Do I not understand what you do? I don't know if I fully understood what you did. Alright. What's up with this guy? Silvio Dante, you look like you have somewhere to be. Challenge you to do better. Okay. Ghost challenges. Push your performance even further by initiating so-called ghost challenges. These challenges let you race side by side against a spectral recording of another player's run, testing whether you can outpace their best time. Because ghost challenges are designed to measure your skill against a specific record, your run will automatically end once you reach the highest score achieved by that ghost. The base ghost will appear between runs to help you initiate ghost challenges against any player on the leaderboard. You may only have one active challenge at a time. If the ghost is absent, it means the challenge is already pending. You can also easily identify an active challenge by the blue fog enshrouding the custodians, telling that it's time to face the ghost. Okay. Lucky Charm challenges. Oh, that was a door. I thought that was a chest. A chest. I thought this was a chest, not a door. It's very chest-like, especially when you put a lock on it. Okay. Deliver the custodian before time runs out. Cannot use my thing. Okay. Whoa. Get in there. Oh, come on. Get in there. There we go. Why not? Can I not deliver down below? Did I run out of time? Why did I fail? Is it because I got ahead of it? Can we not teleport down? Seems weird. Oh, no, yeah, we only do have 30 seconds. Okay. It was weird because when I had looked at time, I had the 35 on there again. It should definitely end with 0, yeah. Hey, we did it. Why does time keep going after he eats it? I don't like that. Okay, nice. And this is how I do that. Okay. Can I? Oh, yeah. Okay, you just push down. Easy enough. All right. Start a new run. Finish the time trial before 3:20. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a ghost. Okay. Oh, come on. Whoa, 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 get back. No, 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 no. No, I did the same thing twice. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. Yes. All right, now we're kicking butt, right? The double jump, remembering that's really helpful. Nope. Oh boy, nice. Ooh. Yeah, so I have benefit of not playing some more awareness of timer. 100%, 100%. I just wasn't paying attention to it at all, so definitely appreciate it. New best. Finish, nice, without using an item, nice. And then, yeah, we beat the time and the ghost time. We killed it. And then now that should auto end, right? Because we just did the thing. Thank you. Or, oh, the ghost has more. Okay. Oh, no, now it's over. Yeah, we beat a ghost. 2, 3, 4, 5. Funny, I like that. 170. Ghost challenges do not qualify for leaderboard ranking. Why not? I feel like they should. Because then, like, that's how you really get it, you know? Ooh, we got a player skin. I don't understand what... Oh! You misspelled narwhal. There's an H. It's Narwhal. But very exciting to see a narwhal. Bubble wrap. Oh no. Ha! A new soul. Already tried your luck in the tower. Guess that's why you are here. Listen, little one. This tower is a tough one. You might be talented, but without proper clothing, you won't stand a chance. Drop some coins at the shrine, and I'll see what I can find for you to wear. Oh, I have to unlock clothing services? That kind of stinks. That's like, I unlocked a skin, but now I can't even use it because I don't have enough money. So is this the same every time? Is this different? It feels the same. Oh. Ads are upcoming, y'all. Alright. It feels a little bit different. Is that a spike? I think so. Thank you. Oh no, whoa, 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 whoa. Is that free money? Whoa. I'm going faster than it. That's good. Uh-oh. Oh, this is really hard. What do you want me to do? Be better. Maybe use some of these. Yeah, that's probably really good. No, 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 come on. Oh, are those walls bouncy? Have they always been bouncy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go. All right. Bounce on that. That's fine. That's good. That's good. That's good. Whoa. All right, go this way. Kind of do want to focus on getting the money for the clothes, but I'm also like, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. All right. We got an A. All right, we got ad starting in about 10 seconds. So we're going to take a quick little stretch break. That way you guys don't miss too much before we go into 2. So for stretching, you all should do this too. It's important to take care of your back. We're going to start hands together, hands this way. Wait. Oh, just 1, 5, 2. Back to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to the left for 5, and then hold for 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Just some extra stretches. Oh. All right. Next one that we're gonna do: put your heels, your feetsies, put your heel on the ground. Point your toes at like a 45-degree angle so that your feet look like this on the ground. Then we're gonna reach for our left foot. Keep your legs straight, extended, and those toes. Try and reach. 5, 4, 1, and then switch legs. The right leg fully extended now. Heels up, toes pointed at that 45. Reaching for those toes. Feel this in like the bottom of your thigh. Maybe a little bit your lower back. A little bit in your calf as well. And then also make sure you guys are looking away from your screens for a little bit. It's important to take care of your eyes. So look at something really. My eye. Oh. Oh. That was weird. I'm getting called on my computer. Oh. My uncle. All right. All right. Welcome back, everybody. There is no sound going on, or did my computer freak? My computer might have freaked out. Hold on. Because of the... Sorry. And weird. I like took over and I couldn't... Like stopped. Alright, let's still have some sound. My headphones. Oh no, yeah. See, that's what happened. My headphones connected to my... Alright. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to reconnect my headphones, I think. Because they like connected weird. There we go. Alright. Now we have audio again. Sorry about that. Alright. Now do we have audio here? Yes, we do. Okay. I was like, do we? Alright, level 2. Here we go. Welcome all back in all. Oh, I forgot that we kind of need the ball. I was just gonna go. Okay, yeah, so our time does start with what we have left over from the other one. But we didn't actually have 5 minutes, so it is cumulative. I don't know if there's necessarily an advantage for that, to have it do it that way. I do think it might be a little confusing. Oh, it is different. Because, yeah, we definitely didn't see those last time. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright. Doing good. Oh, boy, I forgot that that was going to happen. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that water. Come on. Whoa, come on. Yeah, we're like falling harder on that. That's what's going on there. Okay. Whoa, why'd you bounce that way? Alright, we're doing really... I think we're doing pretty well. Oh, God. I just have to go and say something every time. I think we're doing pretty well. Immediate craziness. Yeah, my family was like, we'll call you Friday. And I was like, okay. And then didn't hear anything. And now it's 8 o'clock and I'm like, well, I'll call you in a little bit. So, I'll be alright. Alright. Oh, I feel like we're kind of... Oh, oops. Okay, I feel like we're kind of getting near the end of this level. What time? Oh, God, we only have 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. I do think maybe some, like, warnings, like, big warnings might be good as well. Like, 30 seconds, 15. Just, like, real emphasis on a timer. Because I feel like I really do lose track of time in these levels. So having, like, some indication would be really good. Just to, like, have it. Also because, well, I guess this is 5 minutes no matter what, so you can kind of like go faster, so there is an advantage to having it be total time. It does make it a little weird. I am confused about this like orb energy thing, because that didn't really make sense to me. Finish 13 seconds faster to unlock this, or 33, okay. And then do these change at all? No, okay. And then if we talk to this guy, anything new from him? Ah, there you are again. What's that? Why does everything look like it just like it did further below? Well, because it is the same room. Believe it or not, I shaped this place for the brave ones who need a moment of rest. How? Okay, let me be my little secret. Every coin you've earned has a purpose. Spend them wisely. Path ahead will not be easy. Okay. Thank you. Okay. 6 minutes. Wow, so we only have a minute 15 for this. Okay. Oh, and that was a 10-second penalty. I do think that you could probably indicate that on there as well. I don't think you necessarily need to. Oh boy. Okay, that's pretty good. Ooh. Oh, I guess it does show up there. I don't know why. I just feel like the time's just like so far away. Alright, we have 30 seconds. I don't know how possible this is going to be. Oh, those just fall when you get under them. Okay. Well, we've barely moved at all in the last 7 seconds, so... Oh boy. I'm doing dumb things. Okay, and then kind of go over there. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, we cannot grab those. Okay, and then... Yeah, those don't look good. Yep, that's death. Okay. Alright, we're gonna hang this. I definitely gotta use items more often. Definitely not using those a lot, but we did make it further. And we got a lot more coins. We don't have 500 though. Ooh, we're number 10, top 10. Wah, 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 wah. And Jan's up there twice. I feel like that's cheating. Alright, and then I don't think, right? We got some new achievements, which is good. Nothing from you. Alright, we'll do like one more run. I don't want to do another ghost challenge. Because I really just want the money to unlock. So do we keep our money? Or did I just like lose 320? By not donating it. Oh, come on, I made it in there. Gonna bounce. Alright. Did you do the shrine thing? I did not, because I didn't want to spend the 320 there, because I want to save 500 up. So I'm curious if I have to do the shrine thing, or if it's like, oh, do I get to keep this money, or is that money now gone? Do I just like throw it away? Is that like why the shrine's there? Like you guys get to spend it, or do I get to keep money? Nice. Gotcha. Yeah. So I want to be a narwhal. Good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. This one? Oh, now I'm up here. Oh god, now we gotta go all the way around. Nice, okay, 147's pretty good. So then we get like 3 minutes. We just gotta do this next one. S, we got like an SS that one time? Alright, I'm gonna say that again. Okay, 5 minutes, 147. Let's go fast. Oh boy. Oh yeah, it was against the ghost. Yeah, that's right. Oh boy, that was crazy. Alright, we'll go this way. I do find myself getting a little confused and like forgetting because it's like the sometimes this guy kind of just works like a jump if I'm like too close, so sometimes I like forget what I'm doing. Oh god. Okay. Please don't. Nice. I think we're doing really well. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, boy. Yeah, keep us going. And I was like, trust it too much. Okay, and then... Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, 324. That was really good. Really zoomed through. Yeah, we're figuring it out, you know? Oh, there we go. Heck yeah. I would maybe change this to S+, to be honest. Just because there's some not great history with SS. Oh, okay. There's also SSS. S++. Yeah, I'd go S++. Yeah. Just small little things. All right. Oh yeah, we have made it here before. Okay. This is like where yours is, right? This is fire, so... Oh, that's bad. Okay. I don't know if that was clear. Oh, they're only sometimes like that. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. Oh, what do I have up here? Oh, teleport. Nice. Oh, I did not mean to do a big jump. That's all right. Whoa, let's go. Oh, we cannot go through those. Okay. That was good, because I was kind of... Oh, boy! Oh, I'm glad that that doesn't hurt that. Okay. Maybe it does. I just got lucky. Ooh, platform's new, yeah. Oh. I made that platform, and then even then, it was still kind of a... Oh. Oh, boy. I was, like, actually kind of a decent place for that. Oh, wow, that did not get it. Okay. Okay, you can stay up there for now. Uh-oh. Oh, there's not. That's... I thought there was going to be some really cool stuff up there, but there was not. Oh, boy. We might have lost some money, but it's okay. Oh, boy. 6 minutes on this one? Kind of crazy. Oh, no! Well, actually, it's kind of nice that the fire works as a platform. I don't know if that's really good as intended, but... Oh, I think that's death, right? It was 6 minutes. We have 4 seconds to make it. Yeah. Yeah. We're doing all right. Where do these points come from? Oh, I guess it tells us, right? Is this how we get our points? We're pretty good. New high score. Oh, I stopped paying attention to how much money we have. Okay, yeah. I think we kept our money. So now we get to become an narwhal. This definitely needs some music in here. Just like something. Maybe even like what could be cute as well if you want to like make it is that you add like a little area where like a band can play or like a guy, you know? And then okay. Oh, and now we're just a narwhal. Very cute. Very cute. We're like a little pants narwhal. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is incredible. Okay. All right, we'll do one more of these challenges. And then I think we're going to call it. Reach the goal for... What does that mean? No double jump? Is that what that one is? Oh. Is that invincibility? Are we dead? Disabled attack. We have an attack? I don't understand this one. I also don't. Oh, are these info jumps? Am I silly? Am I dumb? Oh, it literally tells me what it is. Wait, how's it? Oh, yeah, I gotta hit it first. I'm like, wait, how's this work? Nice. Okay, that was kind of cool. All right. I did not understand info jump at all. All right, we'll do one more of these because these are quick and kind of fun. Deliver the orbs to the custodian before the timer runs out. Okay. Oh, wait. This, like, shifts, swaps our location? Oh, okay. I see now. I did not know that. Okay. Wait, so, like, then I can just... Then I just have to go back through there, and then we're good. Yeah. Oops. Okay. And then same thing. Okay. Oh, and then same thing. Alright, this is kind of cool. Oh, we failed, but now we understand. Now we understand. Now we figured it out. Alright. Let me in again? I forgot the buttons. Okay. Now we understand. That just doesn't go through naturally? Okay, and then we go like this, and then we do this again. And then you should fall. There you go. Ooh, that was good for us. Then we go there. And then we do this twice. And we just go like that, and then we win. These are fun. Swap to your pool of items to exceed the limit. Shade, do you want... Yes? No? Oh, did I not... Oh. I don't know if I fully understand this. But I think we've played enough that I have a good understanding of what's going on. And to do some ratings. Yeah, this part's still a little confusing. I would like another, like, help or something on here. Because, like, I now understand. Because then you can, like, choose which ones. Because, like, I don't necessarily want coins, but maybe I do. Yeah, this one took a little bit to, like, fully understand what it meant. And, like, a limit of 4. I don't know if I like that you have to pay to open these guys, per se. Oh, I can only have a max of 8 now? Because now we have... Oh, I see, I see. Okay, cool. Yeah, that one's a little tricky. One's a little tricky. But yeah, I feel like we're ready to do a grading. Alright. Duplicate. Rename. ORBA. Game name. ORBA. Alright. So this is, like we said, we're going to start with art. So art style consistency. It would be nice to see a name of abilities. I think that'd be a good one too. Jan, thank you so much for taking the time to review ORBA, and sorry about all the misspells and typos. I really shouldn't feel like you doing the proofreading for us. Hey, that's why I'm here. We review everything, so you know it's important to catch it now. So I'm glad that we were able to catch it now before a major release or anything like that. So overall art style consistency, I do think that it has a pretty like consistent thing. I think the characters are kind of like a little like they're all unique in their own way. I think it's kind of like its own style. I think it's pretty good. I don't know if it's necessarily throughout. I think as like the game grows, it'd be more interesting to kind of like see how it goes. I do think you do a good job between the levels of each one being like very consistent in that sense. So honestly, like overall, I think you've done a lot really well. I really like that you have like your character stuff and everything like that. Readability and functionality, I do have some issues with like the ability thing, reading about that like ability to understand, even with the words, was a little hard to understand. Some of the spikes are really hard to see. So that was like a little tricky. And then some of the disable, it did tell me, which was nice. That did help for it as well. And then also just like some of the, like what I'm able to do, like took a little bit of figuring out. So I think it's mostly readable with occasional clarity issues. Atmosphere world building, I think like between the art and what's actually going on with like your little guy, I think that you've done a really good job at like making an immersive, and then like your art and tone are put into there, which is really good. And I'm excited to like see how that grows with everything else. I think it does remind me pretty heavily of like Shogun Showdown in like mostly positive ways. There could be like a little bit, I think that there's like some room for improvement, definitely in like how you show the world or maybe the tower. Because like you do have you showing it as you go up, but I do think that there might be like a little bit of room just for some of that clarity and then some of that world building, and maybe that happens later on. I just didn't get a chance to be able to unlock that and see that. And then technical execution on an art style, I think you've done really competent. I think like there's probably like a little bit of polishing overall, but nothing too crazy. So overall 80%, which is a really high score for us on art. For the gameplay, so how fun is it? I do think that like it's pretty satisfying loop. You get into it pretty quickly. I do think that there's some room for improvement within the tutorial and that ability to like play into it and be able to like move in with that. So I think that you have some ability for that, which is then going to be able to help you up into that and move it into something else. I do think that not having the ghost be able to go, I guess because the ghost, it like ends, I think that's a little unnecessary, because I do think that what you're probably going to want to do is like, I see yours as a high score and I'm probably going to want to beat yours or see what you're doing as a learning thing, but then also surpassing it. I don't understand why like I couldn't get like my ghost score per se and then additionally keep going. So I think that's like where something's missing, but overall really good. Controls responsiveness, overall, its ability to play and touch and everything like that's pretty good. You saw it, like this was straight off the Steam Deck, so it's playing really well. The only issue that I do have is some of your ability to change your controls around, and then kind of make it make sense within that. So with that, like that's probably a 4. You have that little bit of room for an improvement. Challenge display, I think that the challenge and just balance is mostly there. I do think it gets a little rough a little early, just because it's interesting. I have mixed feelings. I'm gonna be honest. I have mixed feelings regarding the like overall time of the tower versus the individual levels. Because it does encourage you to like do it, but it also does set you up for like a failure within yourself. And like eventually they'll hit a point where it's like, oh, there's no point in going on. I've already lost, and that kind of sucks. You know what I mean? So it's like even a win on a level might be bad, but I guess you can get high score on it. So like, it's not necessarily bad or good. I'm like conflicted in whether or not I like it, because it would be nice, because it kind of sucks to like fail on level 2, and that's the reason you lose in level 6. You know, because like, oh man, I lost by 10 seconds, and those are the 10 seconds I lost in level 2. So I would be curious to know, and like I think it'll like become more clear with like, especially because I do think that this game is very speedrunnable. So I think with that, the question then becomes is like, how much time do you really have to mess up? Like how quick could you do it, and is there enough time? I think it's definitely interesting that's like level 1 you start with 3 minutes 20 seconds, but then by world 2 it's like you only, like if you take that full time you only get 1:40. So it's like there's definitely like a very steep curve almost. And then right, because then it's 3:20, then 1:40, and then a minute, and I don't know what's after that. So then the bigger question is, are those levels actually fully beatable for not a great player but a good player, I would say, to be able to do that in that time? And I think that's where like some of your challenge and balance is. So I'll say it's generally fair. I do have like more questions about it, is basically the big thing. Variety and depth, I think, right, you have variety in each level offering its own thing. I think the replayability with some of that random procedural generation is done really well, which provides that variety that wants you to keep playing it. The starting over is like decent, but then you have the variety with like the challenges, which is really good. So overall, I think it's like mostly there. I don't think it's endless. I do think that you have some variety. I would probably go some variety and moderate depth. Or maybe right with the challenges, I'll give it a 4. So overall, pretty good on that. And then for genre fit, so we're talking like precision platformer, almost roguelike precision platformer with your procedural generation. So we're talking about precision platforming in like a unique way, or even like a genre where it's like the core mechanics of like, can you run? Are you jumping? Are you finding a way? Are you interacting with something? I think that overall you're mostly there. I think you have enough uniqueness that you're kind of in your own category. On Steam, this game, actually I think it logged me out of Steam on my computer, because I do like to see Steam user-defined tags just to kind of like see what games you're being compared against. Because that's really where you're going to kind of like see potential issues or not. Oh, I am in a menu I didn't mean to be in. That's funny. Okay, it didn't actually log me out. It just like kicked me out and then didn't. Yeah, we sure first have trouble with that. Yeah, so I'm definitely curious like what the store page is. No idea how to tag our game. So yeah, it's popular user-defined tags for this is platformer, time attack, pixel graphics, single player 2D. I think those are perfect tags for it. I'm gonna be honest. Platformer, time attack, pixel graphics, single 2D. That's great. I think when we're talking about a time attack platformer, maybe that's how you do it. Time attack platformer with like, right? Because yeah, which is how you describe it. You put in there a unique vertical time attack platformer. I think you're right on it, right? Games that are similar. Is this game relevant to you? It says similar games. So you've played Hollow Knight and Celeste. I mentioned Celeste a lot. So I think that's perfect, right? Genre, it's action indie. I hate genre on Steam. I think that it's not niche enough. I think user-defined tags are a lot better in general. Because action is just so generic. I think it's just kind of trash now. I think like most traditional gaming genres that we use now are just antiquated, and that we've now like moved into niches very much well. Iconic player role for objective. Yeah, I think you're right. You have your guy. He's doing his thing. He's trying to beat it. I think there's a lot. Action is, does it have screen shake? Not even, because it's like there's like action is just like. Because like I feel like every game gets tagged with action. Action is like, is this a graphic novel? No. Okay, it's an action game. Like, what are we doing, man? You know what I mean? Like, action indie tells me nothing. Exactly, right? And you see that a lot, and that's not like a you thing. That's a Steamism, right? Player objective for it being iconic. I think it's mostly there. I don't know where that 4 went. I typed 4 and enter somewhere. Progression systems, there really is no I guess there is. I guess, right, because with this being like a Metroidvania type time attack platformer, right, where like you do restart of your progression is, and then encyclopedia, it's kind of a skill thing, and then like that. I would say that like it's definitely like, I think it's basic to deep. I think it's very unique into itself. I think it fits well with what you have. I don't really have a lot of notes on like how you could improve it. I just think within a genre it's a little hard to like do. And then you have the achievements. So it's like overall, like I guess I think for what you have, you guys have done well on the progression system. And then for genre, right, does it feel time attack? Do you feel the urge to do it? I would say mostly, I think the biggest thing that we're missing is just like you really need to emphasize, because like, I don't know, you lock in your player and you just don't see it. So I think that you need bigger like 30-second warnings, 10-second warnings, and like a big 5-second countdown to make it very evident, because when the screen, like right, this is your whole play area here. And then it's like up here is like your little timer, like your average, and then like your players focusing on your little guy, like right here, you know, we're not really looking here. So you really want to, like, I would say either put it above his head or something, or just like have it like really flash the screen really big, just to really send like the thing that you're trying to do. And then for speedrun ability, movement, dude, there is so much, like, yeah, there's a deep movement system. There's definitely a lot that can evolve into it. I think this is where you guys are doing it. There is some RNG, but it's mostly minimal. And I think it makes it, I think it's like somewhere between manageable and exciting. I think that there might be some things with it. For tech, I think that there's definitely tech somewhere in there with how the Lucky Charms are going to work into it. And then routing and optimization, there's not really going to be, it's very linear. So I think that's where it's going to be hard. I think you might be, like, There is a chance. So here's something that you could do that I think could be cool if you want to add variety and depth and do it, is where you offer multiple doors. So you do it Dead Cell style. I think that this is where I think that this might make this more interesting and more of a Metroidvania, where you do it Dead Cell style. Where at the end, where you have entrances and then maybe secret entrances and maybe other things, yeah, but with different paths. Yeah, I think that could be really cool. And then you get to see it, right? Fire path, water path, anything like that. I think that would give you way more replayability. I think that would give you more routing and optimization. I think also doing some of the stuff that Dead Cells does as well, where like you can get like keys or outfits or certain things like that that allow you to open extra doors, I think could really like elevate this to the next level in like a really good way. So that would be like probably like one of the like major overhauls that you could do. That would be really cool and I think could be fun. As of now, it's really linear and there's no routing. Overall in 81, I tell everybody here, I think I need to make a whole page just to like kind of put it. So I'll like work on building that eventually, but overall, I would say our highest scoring, I think, is like an 89 on here. I'm kind of a harsh grader. So like an 89 is like the highest. Then I think our lowest is like in the 40s. So an 81 is very, very good. So it's definitely some things to put on here is within your options menu, I would have within, thank you, I can't express how much this means. We will take your feedback to heart. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, and then if you guys could show a point as well where you have this again, definitely let me know, and I am always willing to restream. But just let me know like what changes you took, and then we can focus that stream really on just those changes since we've already showcased the game. Within the options menu, have a link to the controls menu. Because people are going to go there because you do have an options menu and a controls menu, so then have it go there, and then allow players to remap buttons or have various button options, i.e. X/A. Oh, my keyboard's in Spanish. I'm like, why are the buttons not working? They are. They're just not working for the right one. X/A for jump, and D/square. Did you know that's called cross? It's not called X, it's called cross. It always throws me off when they're like, push cross. I'm like, what the heck is cross? Cross to me is this, not this. You know what I mean? D/square for latch, and or X/A for jump, and R1/RT or R2/RT for cross is for sure a plus, not an X, right? But Sony says that this is a cross. I'm like, whatever, dude. For what do we call that thing? What's that called? What's my brain for I don't know, for latch thing. No. Welcome in, Valor, by the way. No, hook. Something with hook. Grappling hook. Grappling hook. For grappling hook. That's what I've been looking for. For grappling hook. There's a variety of cross, I guess, but still an X and an X. I mean, technically it is, what's his name? St. Peter? Not St. Peter. St. Andrew? Delia, what cross is it? The X one versus this way? St. Andrew got crucified that way? Have buttons appear on screen for first interactions, i.e. to ring bell, open door, talk to potty, have RB R1 appear. Adaptive button display for controllers. I don't know how to do this. I know it's possible. It's a little hard. Spell check. why did I write? Oh yeah. Timer warnings should be more intense. Have timer stop right when accomplished. And do not have timer reset after death. This should show zeros. Zeros. Recommend ability to choose paths. A water or fire for 3, etc. Have abilities. Make label. I like have abilities area more clear / with labels. Because it's really confusing, like the 4 minimum thing. I was really confused on like what was going on there. So I think like having that menu auto pop up or something, or just maybe explain it later. I just feel like you get really overwhelmed. Like just less information up front, to be honest. I understand like the insistence or like the want to do that, but I do think it overwhelms the player a little bit. So I think it's just like you kind of gotta let the player discover some things, and some things are pretty self-explanatory, so it's not as necessary. And then I do think that there's some reiteration that's ongoing that's just a little too much. But overall, I had a really good time and this was really fun. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for like consistently coming to these. I do appreciate the consistent support throughout this. I look forward to this improving. I'll do some handheld play probably offline as well to give this a go and let you know how that works. But thank you so much for being here. If you're watching over on YouTube, you can always check these out live at twitch.tv/thepiepiper. We do these almost every Sunday. And then of course, make sure, let me know in the comments if you thought that I did a good job grading this, if you had changed it at all. And then if you're interested in playing it, the demo and everything's always listed in the description down below. If you're here on Twitch, don't worry, we got more games coming up.